I don't know about y'all, but that is a fucking lieutenant. They're gonna call him. They have the same officer rank structure as the Air Force. What's going on, y'all? My name is Poyo Mao. We're gonna do a little reaction video on what exactly the Space Force does inside of the military. Even though it is the newest branch, what are they taking on from the Air Force? And hey, stay tuned. We're gonna dig through a little deeper on this insider video of the United States Space Force. Peace out, y'all.
Golf balls by Space Force Guardians.
Golf balls.
These radomes house satellite dishes that help Guardians detect.
First of all, these golf balls aren't just Space Force things. Every branch has these, and yeah, already off to a tippy.
Incoming missiles sent by foreign adversaries. A crucial piece of equipment that has saved hundreds of American lives.
It was the largest ever ballistic missile attack on Americans.
On January 8th, 2020, Iran fired missiles at the Al-Assad Air Base in Iraq, where 2,000 American troops were stationed.
Fun fact, I was stationed in Al-Assad in 2015. Yeah. Al-Assad Air Base, Iraq. It's actually on my hoodie. Hey-o.
Our troops right here at Bakri were able to detect the missiles and then report the specific areas at risk at Al-Assad and afford the troops on the ground the opportunity to escape and get out of the way. And as a result, nobody died.
Since its inception in 2019, the United States Space Force has quickly become a crucial component of the U.S. military. But many Americans still don't understand what exactly this branch does.
So what's y'all's thought on the Space Force? Let me know down below in the comments. The Space Force does a lot of the same things that the Air Force used to do, which is why the Space Force has this whole inter-service transfer right now between the different branches. They took a lot of communication individuals from the Air Force, brought over to the Space Force to make all this crap happen. But I'm curious on what this insider thing is going to have to say about the actual roles and responsibilities and mission set of the Space Force. But let's see.
I like the idea of a Space Force. I mean, I don't know if we need it.
Oh my
I'm sure
God.
there are better ways we could spend our money, but it sounds awesome. It really does.
In reality, Space Force Guardians work from bases.
What in the fuck nugget is on his collar?
It really does.
In reality,
What is this? What the hell is this thing? Is it? Oh, it's a lanyard. Bro, get that lanyard off your uniform, bro. Come on.
Space Force Guardians work from bases on the ground to help protect assets up in space.
There's a possible event in Sector 52.
Insider was granted access to Buckley Space Force Base in Aurora,
Buckley
Colorado,
Air Force Base,
to help
Colorado.
Guardians detect incoming missiles and to learn more about the newest branch in the U.S. military.
Originally, my plan was to go Air Force, but when I gave my job list to my recruiter, he's like, hey, all these jobs are either being transferred or are currently in the Space Force. Would you like to essentially switch from Air
Transfer
Force
from
to
the Air
Space
Force.
I immediately was like, yep, switch me.
All enlisted Space Force Junior Guardians start their career at Lackland Air Force Base. That's because the Space Force recently split off from the Air Force, creating the 6th official U.S. military branch.
So we transition.
Hey, that was the formerly renowned as Beast, Basic Expeditionary Skills Training. You might have seen on like Good Morning America, TikTok. It's no longer called Beast anymore. It's called Pacer Forge. It's some long-ass freaking acronym that no one knows at the top of their head. But yes, Air Force MTIs like myself train all Space Force recruits alongside Space Force military training instructors as well out here at JBSA Lackland, Texas.
From the Air Force to a Space Force to put that level of focus from a programmatic, resourcing, and manpower perspective. Because at the end of the day, when it comes to the protection of the space domain, that focus is imperative.
After basic
The space domain, it's cyberspace, bro.
begin their specialized classroom training in a program called STARCOM.
Once I was done with basic, they immediately sent me over to Vandenberg. From there, we learned everything fundamental we needed to learn from space training.
Did this bro just say STARCOM? As in like Spacecom? As in like Space Command? Oh my god. If this dude drops the word astronaut, I'm going to lose my fucking mind.
From satellites to telescopes to simple stars.
Guardians move on to more hands-on training when they arrive at their assigned...
Oh, look at that. Communications.
Space Delta is a Space Force organization that is assigned a particular mission area.
Within the Space Force, the Operations Wing, or...
Space Delta? Space Delta is what they're calling their bases. I'm Specialist So-and-so, and I am at Space Delta 5C2 in Vandenberg Air Force Base, California. Space Delta, bro. Oh my god, I've never even heard of this shit. Oh my god, I'm gonna have a hernia.
Command has 9 mission deltas, each with a different focus. For example, Space Delta 6, known as Cyber Delta, focuses on cybersecurity.
From GPS to making payments on your credit cards, to making phone calls, to communicating with anybody in the world, all of that comes down.
What? Captain Di Bartolo. Hey, I don't know about y'all, but that is a fucking lieutenant. They're gonna call him Cap. They have the same officer rank structure as the Air Force. Ah! Captain, bro, come on. Insider freaking Weekly. Oh my
To
god.
making phone calls, to communicating with anybody in the world, all of that comes down to what we have available in space. And if those space assets are contested by adversaries or whatnot, we lose that ability to function at our peak performance.
The largest delta, Space Delta 4, is headquartered here at Buckley Space Force Base.
Delta 4.
Space
Delta
Delta 4's mission
4.
is to be able to protect, to guard against missile attacks launched against the United States, our allies, as well as deployed troops worldwide.
At Buckley,
Thank you, Colonel Cruz.
Guardians do on-the-job training for 3 months in a mission management course.
And we'll just drill them with different experiences, different lessons, and we'll have them conduct operations on the simulator.
The simulator at Buckley uses real-life scenarios to train Guardians. Due to the sensitive nature of the mission, we were not permitted to film the screen.
That's probably
reveal
probably
top-secret
TS.
areas
Yep.
of interest. But we were allowed to document a training session from an approved vantage point.
There is a possible event in Sector 52. So we are being trained to be...
Next, you're gonna tell me that all those people in there are captains, even though they're LTs.
Learning how to correctly and accurately
Copy.
collect and identify the systems
Tracking.
that our adversaries can be throwing at us.
To detect incoming missiles, Delta 4 uses a space-based infrared system, or SIBRs, 11
SIBRs?
satellites in space that orbit around either the equator or poles and scan
How are the SIBRs?
for heat.
That shows y'all right there the Earth is not freaking flat. The Earth is round. Fucking, according to the Space Force, the Earth is round. Suck my ass.
Anomalies. That infrared data is sent down from the satellites to these giant radomes, which house satellite dishes that are strategically pointed at areas of interest around the world.
Infrared data is presented in a way on our display.
His says First Lieutenant.
Launch confirmed. Impact area located.
Why didn't the other was a captain?
Junior Guardians call authorities to inform them of possible events, so they can alert the targeted areas.
52. How copy? This is Vortex M.
There's a lot of pressure, but they also teach us how to do it correctly and as calmly as possible.
Make sure we speak up a little bit, but great job getting confirmation of the missile launch. And finally, outstanding getting the information out to our allies and partners, make sure that they were you guys have any questions?
After Junior Guardians
Yeah, why are you saying 14 times?
training, they can begin their job on the operations floor. Due to the operations
The
floor's
Spock
24/7 active
Space
business
Operations
action,
Center.
cameras are rarely allowed, but we were able to observe a couple of Guardians as they kept watch over the radars.
What we do impacts almost everyone in their day-to-day lives, whether they're here, whether they're downrange, like it's life or death.
The mission is accomplished by the young men and women sitting at the operations floor. And we put a lot of trust and a lot of responsibility on these folks because we have trained them to be that good.
Right now in stage training, I'm still a little nervous because I am not fully confident.
Oh,
in my
suck it
skills
up,
and
Kennedy.
actually later on in training, I'll be able to do good.
Space Force is the president's boldest idea that he got from a Buzz Lightyear Happy Meal toy.
When the Space Force was first announced, it became the subject
Oh,
of late-night
shit.
punchlines. There's even a Netflix series poking fun at the brand.
Hey, if y'all have not seen Space Force on Netflix, the main person, Steve Carell, funny freaking show. Go watch it. No spoilers. Go watch it.
The president is creating a new branch, Space Force, which Mark will run.
The show provides a
What?
traditional Hollywood ideas of what the organization is about. A lot of this misperceptions is just a lot of unknowns and curiosity about what Space Force is.
When in reality, the Space Force was created out of the recognition that space is so important to a way of life.
Cyberspace domain.
To be protected.
The Space Force also gets confused with its civilian counterpart, NASA.
So NASA, being our exploration as well as scientific branch of the government, they're looking at...
Is this dude's name Lieutenant Allies? Might be the third best name in the military. Lieutenant Allies. Bro, he needs to go to a NATO base because that fire.
Out beyond the stars, trying to look out, get all that scientific data, as well as looking at manned missions on the Space Force side, looking more inwardly, making sure that we're looking terrestrially to help our
More
ground forces,
inwardly.
air forces, as well as our allies and partners.
People constantly ask us, or if they see me in uniform, in a Space Force uniform, they're like, "Oh, have you been to space? Like, when's the last time you've been to space?" There's actually very few operators that do go to space. Lucky for them. What we do is operate all of our assets within space.
My boy don't want to go to space, man. He's scared shitless just talking about
The
space.
Space Force is constantly growing and evolving. On August 4th, 2022, right before our visit to Buckley, the Space Force launched GEO-6, the sixth SBIRS geosynchronous Earth orbit satellite, into space.
Our success is not so much what we do to an adversary. Our success is more measured in terms of what an adversary does not do to us because we stand guard.
This job is 24/7. It is.
Hey, you keep being sharp,
is necessary,
Guardian.
And our mission does not stop no matter what.
Copy, this is Vortex out.
Vortex out. Vortex out. Alright, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. That was a little reaction video of the Space Force is the newest, what is it, military branch, but what do they actually do? They do what the Air Force did. That's what they do. They do what the Air Force did in the cyberspace domain. But hey, y'all, I appreciate y'all checking out. Make sure you drop a like. Down in the comments, if y'all are in the Space Force, let me know what your job is in the Space Force, if it's outside of like the communications career field or the 1 Deltas. But hey, until next time, y'all. Peace out. Love y'all.